So I challenged Neil. We
Mhm.
challenged each other to a rated game, and this is the first rated game I played in
Yeah,
2 years. So it was very exciting.
cool.
And we've already talked about Neil, you and I, Seth. But yeah, I think of him as one of my greatest rivals.
Okay.
um, and I told him the last time we played. I got to play. He played the corner,
Hmm.
D16 or something, and I got to play P3, and that's my most studied opening, right? Like, is when I play P3. Then I feel ultimate confidence when I have this opening.
Huh.
I can
Okay.
I can do no wrong.
Mm.
So I told him that,
Hmm.
uh, and I was like, if you play P3, it fucks with my opening, and now I can't do what I want to do. It's
Okay.
not that I don't understand the
Oh, all
Josekis
right, all right. Yeah, I get
or
it
the
now. Yeah.
Shamari, but
Mm.
like it ruins my opening, right?
I
Because
see.
if I try D17 now, uh, to try and do the opening again, yeah, he has the better approach on both of the bigger sides.
Mm.
So I'm not allowed to do my opening now.
Um.
But
Yeah. I think you can study it. Yeah. That's that app I recommended. I think that would help you with this too.
I'll definitely look it up.
Yeah.
Before that, I would use Wall Theory's Go database, which I believe is
Oh,
essentially the same
it's
thing.
the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can use
where.
that too. Yeah, just use that to look this up
Mm,
and then see what the pros play,
mm.
which is D16, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
would take it. They would take the corner.
Right.
Um,
That. Yep.
so this can be your opening too. Like this will be just like another branch of your opening,
Mm.
and you can claim it as your own.
True.
Right?
I like that feeling. It'll catch Neil off guard next week.
Hmm. Um, yeah, you shouldn't. I don't think you should do that, but he did. Then he took the corner. What you said that you can sometimes ignore this.
Hmm.
I think I told you that last week.
I think you're right.
Uh,
I knew I got it from somewhere.
yeah. Also, do you remember talking about this move?
Well, I remember about it. Yes, I
Yeah,
remember.
what did I say?
I don't remember exactly what you
Michael.
said.
Yeah, I said the purpose of this move is to take Sente.
I see.
Maybe I didn't talk about it.
No, you definitely did. I remember you saying that. It's just I guess I haven't memorized it.
Oh. Yeah, you can just play that and then turn at Q8. Right,
Mm.
and then you can make some nice formation there.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, if he comes in, then you can. First of all, you can attack, but also you can start to attack his bottom group too.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe. This is pretty direct, which which I like. Right, direct is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He played the wrong move. He played here.
I felt like he owed a move.
Yeah, he
I
does.
felt like R17 was weird because he built this wall, so I feel like he owes a move, right?
Yeah. This is the typical pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just moving up 2 spaces on the wall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, or maybe if he wants to do something here,
Hmm.
he can make the knight's move,
Mm.
and then now if black splits, now he has a follow up like this.
Yeah, he kind of stops me in my tracks.
But if he pushes like a Q, and then he does this, now he doesn't really have that same effectiveness with the follow up.
I see.
Anyway, yeah. So now you took his base, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Now he's super weak. He's very
Hmm.
very weak. Okay, so he jumped out. Then you jumped out. He's still weak. He's still very weak. So I think as soon as you get the chance, you should turn here. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, or you can take this move, right? It's a huge corner.
Yeah.
And prevents any nonsense from his side, right? And then it also makes a little bridge with N3. And so there's all kinds of things. It's always good. However, I looked at this game beforehand, and neither of you did anything over there. For many moves. Many moons.
There's such an open board, you know. There's more to do. I get it though.
Yeah, play near the weak zones.
Yeah, R3 would take away any potential of a base, right? And it has follow-ups with N3, so
and takes points. Yeah, 3/3 is the magic spot to take a lot of points in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, here this is the typical move.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not familiar too much with the like squashing of the 3/3, but that totally makes sense.
Yeah, this is pretty outdated. People don't like it because white gets a lot of points in the corner. I mean, but it's still playable. Right. This one's a mistake variation. For people who don't know that what I just showed you, right? They usually play here, and it's a pretty well-known mistake where white can just cut you. Right.
Right.
But he didn't do it. So now, what would be the best way to fix your cut?
On the top right. P17.
Ooh. No. It has something to do with the weak group.
The weak group.
At the bottom.
Oh. Turn at R8.
Yeah, again, that's a pretty good move. You can block here, right? And it mollifies the cut a little bit. And also you have a follow-up. If you defend or something, you have a follow-up here. And now it's just like what I showed you before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he has to defend somehow. And then he can naturally just build it.
Okay.
That is A-okay. This one is okay. You could also take this side somehow, which would make a little bit more sense because there's a lot of space on the side. Right? And also, since he has a large knight's enclosure, maybe you would defend, maybe not. But yeah, say later you invaded here. Now, since you have those two stones right there, his wall's not gonna really do much. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one. If it's a small knight's enclosure, then that is, I think that's the only move now. Or that's what they say.
Okay.
B used to be a move and C used to be. Cool.
Yeah.
And you can look those up. but with a large knight's enclosure, since there's more space. Yeah, the reason. Okay. Yeah, the reason it's only A, B, and C, A, B, and C, and not D, is because D gives co.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know that. Do you know that?
If I'm thinking of D3, then C3, 4 for white, and then D3. So something like this, right? And then he clamps down on you, and then B4. This one, right? Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yes.
But since there's a lot more space in the corner, now the moves, instead of A, B, and C, right, they shift towards the right. It's closer to the corner. Because now there's more space, right? You can just live there. A, and then B, and that's it. A and B. Like, you don't need to do all this special stuff.
Okay.
You can just live. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah, if it's
because
small, then...
because G3 is one space extra. B A, it feels like it gives him a bigger corner, right? So it's not as good.
Yeah, however, he made a mistake. It was a pretty big mistake. He should play here. Right, and now his shape's pretty perfect, right? Instead of white stone being at F3, which is a little bit cramped. It's pretty good, but it would be a little bit cramped. Now it's at G3, which is the perfect distance.
I see.
Right. However, this one's a mistake. If the white stone is here, it's the only move. Or, it's one of the only moves. It's a very good move.
Right. Gotcha.
But if it's the large knights, it's an overplay. This one.
Okay.
It's because of this move here. Right. If he just does that, I guess you can. I guess you have to clamp now, huh? And this is a better shape than before. For black. White didn't gain that many more extra points. You got a stone. It's not too much extra. Over this one, right? This is where the punishment variation comes into play. I'm going to do this slow. Well, I don't get it wrong.
B6.
Okay, and now it's 4 liberties. White has 4, and black has 4. So white should play on a liberty. Black plays on a liberty. And then white plays on another liberty. It looks like black's gonna die. But do you see a good move?
Hold on. I'm assuming it's F2.
now whites can't approach the T1.
Right. Shortage of liberties.
And this would be very good.
Mm.
Very good variation for black. But and since you didn't play that way, he got an even more perfect corner. You got a bigger corner than before. This one is the right move. But it's not like you can attack these two yet. You can't attack these. Right? It's a 2-space base with an extra little leg. So it's pretty alive. So I don't think that should be your target. Your target should still be over here.
Okay.
You know, see, I know you're trying to attack this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
I hated this move after I played it.
Yeah. Yeah, your comments here is exactly right.
Yeah.
This would be much, much better.
Yes, yes. I was so mad for playing that.
Yeah, what about this one?
With white playing there?
Yeah. Black played down here, but what if he
bumped at N17?
I think it's more important that you keep your stones connected on the outside. He can connect, or he might make a base or something. Or he might just Tanuki again. But this one leaves you with a nasty cut.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and it turns out this one was okay. Because the ladder right now is good for you. So you can make this jump. But in a more general sense, just push one. At least one time, and then jump.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you see why?
Which ladder? Neil was reading this out for a while, and he said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, the ladder's good for you."
This one. This one. This one. See it?
Yeah. Well, now I do. Yeah.
If you connect this way, then we can cut you.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty big.
But since the ladder is good for you, this is the best you can do. So, good job. Good move. However, right now, this move is good locally. It weakens the stone here, and then I guess it helps with the cut over. But I think it's more important right now that let's start to do something to maybe just help your group at the left, and also nullify his the wall that he just got. Right, the 5 stones at the top.
Yeah.
Or maybe just play once here. However, you made a pretty good shape, and now your group over there is not as strong.
Yes. Yeah. And that's all because of E6. So bad.
No, what was this move about?
I didn't like it. I think I should have played G5, not H5.
Yeah. Yeah, or if you want to play H5, you can make a peep here. That's nice.
Okay. Yeah,
like, you can make it work. You can make it
Yeah.
work. But,
Yeah.
I think this would be better because now if he answers, then you can. I don't think he takes. I was gonna say you can take Sensei, but I don't think you can. But if he doesn't do anything, maybe you can do something as endgame.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's yeah, I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, it was a bad move.
You should. Yeah, those are bad moves. Fix his shape. Yeah, so you finally got this move.
Mm-hmm.
He made you play it, right?
Yeah.
And then he defended, but you didn't continue to attack.
No, because to me, I felt like it would be squeezing the toothpaste, right? So I felt I needed influence.
Oh.
I needed influence around the K. I don't know, the K line itself, just in general.
So if you had a stone in the middle, for example, you would attack.
Yes.
Okay, like what would be your follow-up? What would you play?
Well, I played 08, and I felt like it was pretty good, but I didn't play it well enough in the actual game.
What if he does that?
Yes.
What if he just tries to live? You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Yeah, so you always have to be comparing, like, what do you get by attacking from the outside versus from maybe over here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes.
Because you want to attack for profit. That's what Jenny's always saying. Where's your profit? Where's your profit?
Do you spend a lot of time with Jenny Shun?
Not really. I just heard about her.
What, through Sean Ray?
Yeah, through Sean.
Yeah.
Because everything he teaches and says, is like a poor man's version of Jenny. You know? Which is a little harsh, but also kind of true.
Yes. Okay. Hey, I mean that's still something, right? Like he got his information from the right place.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't always apply it perfectly. So. Yeah, here you can just stand up. You don't necessarily have to block or anything.
Yeah.
That was okay. Then you finally started this attack. But here, right? This was a colossal error.
Yes.
Very, very bad. Yes. Why? Yeah, tell me 2 reasons.
Well, 2 reasons. Let me think. Honestly, there's no eye shape in here at all. So I feel like playing P8, like when I'm looking through this review, I feel like P8 would have been a much better move.
Yeah, that would be a great move.
Yeah. P5 was like begging him. I was like, please, can I have a big corner? And that only hurts my corner a lot.
Yeah, it does. Because now we can play R3 and S2.
Yes, yep. Right. So it was a huge mistake.
Yeah, it weakens your corner, that's 1. And then 2, you lose liberty. Right, because now you have this open.
Yeah.
Right, and so you ran into a little issue here.
Yeah.
With the Tsuji.
That's looking at from like page 5 of
Yeah. which I think he read, and maybe you skipped out on that particular one. Yeah, you would never make this exchange, right?
No, never, ever.
Yeah, now you have some issues and can't really attack him anymore.
Yep, I felt that right away.
Yeah, even this one would be better over here.
Yes, because it fixes a lot of problems, right?
Yeah, it gets you a lot of points, too.
That too.
Whereas this one doesn't really get you any points. Alright, if you defend like this, and then he takes this, what did he gain versus what did you gain? Right.
Yeah, he got a lot. A big corner.
Oh, that's what happened. That's the game. That is the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Neil's a good player, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not infallible, right? So I think if you put your mind to it and study hard and blah blah blah, etc., you know.
Yes.
All that motivational BS. Yeah, this was good. This is a good move.
Yeah, I had
This is good.
I had to do a good move at some point. You know, you keep throwing shit at the wall, something will stick.
Yeah, but yeah, don't get too comfortable with the smell of your own shit.
Yeah, no, definitely
Just
not.
yet.
Definitely not.
Because
Right.
this did not stick.
Yeah, I was gonna say winning this way didn't feel good either, but let's go. Well, it did, but you know, I shouldn't.
Yeah, did you think about this D14?
Oh yeah, I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah, why didn't you play? Why did you choose E13 rather than D14?
So I was expecting E13, right? And then he cuts at F13. And then I get D14. And then it's a double Atari, so I wouldn't have to worry as much. This is what I read. This is what I expected.
I just did a facepalm.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't see it, but maybe you can hear it from the tone of my voice.
Yeah.
So you know it. You know D13 or D14 is good, but
Yes.
he's missed out right there. Okay, so this is a good second option. This is a good backup. Like it's still going to be good for you.
Yeah.
But it's not as good as it could have been.
I see.
Yeah. Also here, I think you got too enamored with your own shit smell again, right? I think you felt too happy and just kind of played that. Is that true?
This was not a happy move. No, this was. He has two ways to like get out, and these stones aren't strong. Take away this black move, right? Take away this move, and it feels like he has two openings, right? He has the maybe I'll just put G10, right? And then he has funny business he can do, not exactly there, but yeah, I was thinking exactly there, J13, right? Like
yeah, somewhere over here.
So he has two openings, and the black stones are fairly weak. So I feel like they had to be strong in the middle, and in order for me to continue the attack. So it was not a happy move. I felt like it was a necessary move.
Yeah, I think white's in. Okay. Let me ask you this: do you see a better move than what you played? In hindsight.
I mean, thinking about it, maybe I should just push him to the wall, and like it will strengthen me anyway. So at like G10, something like that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's pretty good. You see another one?
Let me think. maybe
Yeah, it makes mhm.
H11, maybe something like this.
Oh, no. No. Look at White's stones and try to make bad shape for him.
White stone's bad shape.
Mhm.
We're not talking in the F14 area, are we? Because
That's exactly right. Yeah.
I think Neil would gladly give up those stones at the top
Mm-hmm.
to get out around like G11 or G10 or something.
Okay. but wouldn't he say the same thing? And just get out.
Yeah, but I feel like H13 gives me more leeway. Like, it gives me more leeway on the outside. I don't know. This is my shit thinking. This is why you're here, Seth. So you believe that F14 would be a lot better? I'm just curious of the follow-ups here.
Follow up number one, just get like 20 points. Right? That's number one.
Okay.
Do you need a number two?
Maybe not.
Like, I mean, where else are you gonna make 20 points? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a strong point.
I mean, because you're behind anyway.
Right.
You know, also,
well, that's why I felt like I needed the whole pie.
Hmm.
I needed everything. I needed both groups.
Right. Yeah, but also you spent 2 moves here, not just one.
Yes, you are correct.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, and also this. Yeah, instead of taking this stone, you can just cut him. Yeah, he went too far, right? And then game over.
Yeah, this exact moves happen in the game.
Yeah, I know, but just later.
Just later.
Like he could just fix everything now.
Right.
So you have to take your chance, or you have to take your opportunity when you see him.
True.
Also, this one. Yeah, I think you knew about that cut and you wanted to prepare. Is that what this one is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need to. You can just do it. You can just jump and just do it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't always need to have the perfect situation.
True.
Right? If you always wait for the perfect situation, you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. And that is some Seth wisdom right there. Okay, so you finally made this cut. Awesome. And he died. He died with flying colors. Okay. And did you read? Or was this was a real life game, right?
Yeah, honestly, I think at this point I was on Biayomi and he had like 9 minutes on the clock. So I wanted to put more thought on D7. Like, did I need D7? But I didn't have. I'm very slow at reading now.
Okay.
So like I didn't have the time.
Yeah. So if you can get these 2 sensei moves and it'll fix it, then you should play it. But if not, then you have to do what you need to do.
Yes, and I felt like this was such a big turnover. I was like, oh man, I was losing the whole game, and now I have like a pretty good chance of winning.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So,
and that's the end of the game.
Yeah, we played a lot more, but this was the end of the SGF that like we put together in the review. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think you had some good chances. He left a lot of openings for you, but you didn't necessarily always take it. because one maybe you didn't know, like for example this one, this one, and then he left this group for a while. This one.
Yeah.
And also, he never cut here.
I mean, eventually he breaks through. He broke through without having to cut, like, right? Like, because I just neglected it.
Also, yeah, you made a mistake on the move here.
Yeah, the E6 and the H5, I feel like were the worst moves. Like, they just made me feel the worst, right, in this whole game.
That's interesting that you say that, because if I were playing, if I were,
yeah.
it would be, yeah, maybe this one. Like the moves I would regret would be later in the game, instead of these kind of esoteric moves that might not be might not be good, but it's not really gonna lose you the game. You know?
Okay.
Like it's not that bad. Like you can live, you'll live with it. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's debatable whether it's that bad, but a move like this, there's no debate. Like it's just bad. Period. Because you can clearly see that it's not worth as much as taking the corner.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like it's much clearer that you made a bad move.
Yeah, you know, when R3 hits, it hurts.
That one, and then this one, I'll give you a pass. This one's a pass.
Okay.
Yeah. However, this one is not a pass. Yeah, because you're fine. You're fine now. You have your backup, right?
Yeah.
So you said he had 2 ways out. One here and one here. You blocked this one, and you can cut him now at this one.
Yes. Okay.
Right?
Yep.
But you spent 2 moves. You blocked this one twice, essentially.
Yeah.
I think, otherwise, you did pretty well. Yeah, this was your highlight. Even though you did it on accident.
But it taught a good lesson, though. It taught a good lesson. Oh, alright, so I guess real quick, let's I guess start from the beginning, and we'll just pick out some key points, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
It was too quick. So you think this was a mistake for White? He should just play Joseki?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or there's another Joseki that goes, it starts here or something. I don't know it. You can look it up.
I actually think I do know it. Before the R3, you have to play inside. So Black plays. And then I think you play S7. I'm pretty sure. No, S7. And Black takes. But
there's a ladder. That's good for Black. No, this ladder doesn't work.
Okay, I'm just giving you the Joseki, the one that you're referencing, the S8 after the White plays in S7.
Yeah, I think there's another one that just goes directly here.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's really easy to get stuck going over Josekis.
That's true.
And I think it's more efficient to just go over that yourself.
True enough.
And then this one, Another Joseki thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good.
Mm, yeah. Um, know which group is the weakest.
Mm-hmm.
Which is this one?
Mm.
Not this one. Cool.
Understood.
Yeah.
I felt like on the left side we have potential for 2 week groups, right? And I hate to say it, but I'm the type of person that likes to make sure things are settled quickly. So
Wait.
I wanted my bottom left to like feel more settled.
Oh.
It's just a thought.
Okay. I think that's it. Oh yeah, this was. I think this was the losing move. I'll call that the losing move.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mm.
It was really bad.
Okay.
All right.
Questions?
No.
Cool. Let's move on to the next game.
All right. I'll end the recording for.